Hello everyone. I decided to do this video outside in the rain because the lighting inside was crap because of this rainy day. So I figured, if I'm gonna get a little bit of light, then I might as well be outside to do it. So yeah, I'm here making this video because I had a dream last night, and it was very interesting. I was very aware that I was in dream school, or something that people refer to as dream school, meaning there's lessons to be learned and rehashed that come up throughout the day, and then you look back and grab the deeper meaning behind the lesson. So, and what this dream was essentially, sorry, there's water on my laptop, so I'm covering it. Alright, so how can I describe this dream? I'm moving through this room. There's always a room. And I look behind me and I can see my path where I went, still in motion behind me, attached to me, as almost like a snake of energy. And as I'm looking at this energy and watching where I'm going, I realized a couple things. And one of them was that I wasn't going in a straight line, which is kind of, what I assumed that I had always moved. And I also wasn't traveling as fast as I thought I was. But I don't think anybody really ever does travel as fast as they hope to through life. And then when I woke up, I got the distinct knowledge that I have a dopamine addiction. And you probably do too. I mean, if you're watching YouTube, you more than likely have a dopamine addiction. And this is more because it doesn't look the same as a drug addict or alcoholism. With a dopamine addiction, it can be as simple as playing games on your cell phone. And if you forget your cell phone someplace for an hour, maybe two, you're easily agitated, anxious, annoyed because you forgot it. And I can tell you, the people who are watching this who maybe have grown up with cell phones, that wasn't always the case. I mean, when you didn't have a cell phone there to constantly be attached to somebody or something, giving you some kind of feedback, you're always out living your life, and you don't worry about that stuff until it comes up and you have to deal with it. But now with this attachment, with cell phones and social media and that whole realm, there's dopamine addiction, and it often gets mistaken for a crisis of faith. So you could be, I'm trying to think of an example to give you. You could be living your life at your job or in your relationship, and you can say, oh, this isn't fulfilling me the way I want it to. And then you do things like go on YouTube or play a cell phone game like I don't know, like Candy Crush or a word search or something, and you get that bit of that hit that keeps you going for a little bit longer. And the only issue with this type of dopamine addiction is that the hits are small and it's not sustaining you. So ways that I found to get around this today. I've been experimenting today, and I noticed a huge difference in just cutting out the micro games. I just cut them out cold turkey, and I actually downloaded this game on my phone. It's actually like a huge, intense world, like a World of Warcraft game, and I'll share the link in description down below. I think it's called Might and Magic. It's by Ubisoft. I was like, oh, okay, something a little bit more intensive. So I go on that, and I play that for a bit, and then I'm done for the day. Like, I don't even think about it. I don't need it to like just to give me another hit. I play along the gameplay that's there, but it's more evolving, right? Like it doesn't have to rely on that quick fix to make me feel like I got rewarded with something or I was fulfilled with something. It's the gameplay is more in your journey. So I realized, yeah, with that made a world of difference, just like cutting out the micro games. I cut out YouTube, which is kind of ironic because I'm making a YouTube video, but it allowed me to focus more on the things that I really wanted to do and get done today. However, I did allow myself to watch a bit of TV, and I'm going to be honest, I haven't watched TV for years. It's always been Netflix and binge watching whatever new stuff comes out on Netflix, if that. But I went back and I found some really old reruns of TV series because they make TV different than they used to, just in terms of hyping up that I guess that dopamine fix, or that fix you would need in order to watch the next episode. The way they used to make TV series is, you'd have an episode and it'd reach a conclusion, and then it'd reach a conclusion, and you just kind of like every episode was a standalone, so you didn't have to rely on this storyline that continues and evolves through, and then you get invested in the characters, and it becomes a thing that you need. I guess you need to know how it resolves itself. And that I found that, again, I didn't spend as much time in front of a screen with that. I only used it to relax, and then I turned it off and meditated, and there was no low at any point in time. I didn't feel like I was unfulfilled. I didn't feel like I needed to do something else or I needed to be a better version of myself. I was just content with doing the stuff that I was doing and not needing that quick fulfillment. So, yeah, I hope this helps you or anybody watching out there, because this was a huge eye-opener for me. I've been walking around and I get that itch that maybe I'm not doing enough, maybe I'm not being enough of myself, but it's really just like when you really stop to think about it, like if you're on YouTube and you're saying this message, and if you have a cell phone, you probably have some level of a dopamine addiction that you need to be aware of. So, yeah, if you want to talk more about this, absolutely comment below. I'm always here, and I will continue to come up with more techniques to help you and I along on this journey. So thanks for tuning in, and until next time, I'm gonna see if I can hold. There we go. See, look, Ma, no hands. Hey, have a good day.